Hold up, wait a minute. Grab my cup, put some liquor in it. Julio. Oh, I've said it wrong. I'm not true. Bruno Marzian.
Hello there and welcome back to another episode of Definitely Serious. And I'm joined by my co-host Joseph and
Hello.
Kieran.
Hello. Good evening. Good evening. It's not evening.
It's not even at home, it's actually
It's like midday.
afternoon. Just after midday.
I've never understood them, to be honest. They make no sense.
They do though.
Do they?
Why wouldn't they?
Ah.
Because midday is literally what it says on the tin. So anyway, that's something to ponder for next week's episode. We might have the answers, we might not.
We might not have the answers.
You know what? In fact, we won't have the answers. I'll just get that out of the way.
10 minutes into this conversation.
Yeah, literally. And so will the listeners. They're probably thinking, why are we talking about this? So we're going to move on very quickly.
Very quickly, mate. So what's first, mate?
With Barbenheimer, as in how well it's doing at the cinema. Not only are we back.
Cinema's back.
Beautiful.
Baby. Woo!
Wow.
That's good. It's good, isn't it, though? No, I'm going to be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
No, it's not. This is just an anomaly. Yeah, it's a fluke.
Do you
No,
think?
it's not a fluke. I feel like fluke says it's not deserved.
No,
It
do you
was
not think there's
deserved,
going to be
but it's
any
just not.
interesting
No, there will be.
after effects of
No.
the whole Barbenheimer
No.
market thing? You don't think studios aren't going to try to replicate
Nah.
this?
Nah.
I think they will.
They might replicate, but don't mean it work.
No, it won't work.
Genuinely, it might maybe a slight increase. There might be another one of these in the next 2 years.
Mm.
But overall, still going to be shit. Just occasionally there'll be a really good weekend.
Yeah.
Also, it'd be worse if this didn't happen. This is a good thing
Yeah.
to celebrate.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool having two films at the same time.
Yeah, it was a nice little event, wasn't it? 'Cause, like, I feel like the last one was Infinity War or Endgame. That thing of everyone's got to go see this as soon as possible because everybody's talking
This
about
one
it.
felt different though. It is the biggest one since that, but it felt. Do you know what it weirdly reminded me of? It's going to sound really weird. Do you know the Minions movie? I'm being serious. It reminded me of that, where it became sort of like a meme.
As in, yeah, but then you could say
Because
that.
Avengers didn't. Everyone for Avengers was like, "Oh, we'll have to go see
Yeah.
Avengers." But for this, it's sort of. It just gives me Minion vibes, mate. I'm being
What are you
real.
talking about?
Do you not think it
No,
just gives me
no.
Minion vibes?
No, I don't think.
Really?
No.
Not in terms of the
Did
quality.
you see
of-
Minions in the cinema?
No, not in terms of the quality. No, but not in terms. But you know.
No, I don't, because I don't remember anyone going,
Do you
you
not
need to see Minions in the cinema.
No, but it wasn't. Do you know like just how it was just a thing? You know the Minions meme. You were in on the Minion meme. Do you remember?
But
And it was just like a thing. It was like a thing.
oh, where were the Minions during
No,
any event?
just when the film came out, it was like, oh, 4 tickets to Minions, please, and
Yeah.
it's the fucking Godfather cast, and everyone turned up in suits. It became
Right.
sort of like a weird.
Yeah, but you could say the same of Morbius, and you're not trying to tell me Morbius is
Do
the
you
same
know what
as
it is?
this.
Because this one's positive. Morbius was never. I knew Morbius was always cynical.
It never had a chance.
It was always filled of hatred. But I feel like Minions, it was sort of light-hearted. Like
I don't
"Oh,
know, I feel like
Minions."
most people want them dead.
Really?
Not me, though, I like them.
I like the Minions. I was just happy to see them.
You were
getting
just
the credit.
blinded by your Minion love.
I was like, yeah, Minions are getting celebrated. But little did I know, they were laughing at the Minions, not with the Minions.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were laughing at the Minions, not with them.
Oh, well, that's sad then. That's sad.
A little silence for the Minions, because I too...
Wow, I thought there was something wrong with the recording, mate. He sent me a little silence for the Minions.
You thought I was going to cook, so I thought you went too far.
Yeah. I was like, oh my god,
Stop talking about the Minions,
The
man.
audio's peaked. He's cutting me out. He's cutting my Minion love out. But no, he wanted to show more respect. Right.
So anyway, we're back on to...
Well, we're more back on cinema being back. That's the sort of positives.
No, because I think this year's going to be good, because June 2, coming out later this year, that's going to be a massive event, I feel, hopefully.
Are we mentioning the extended run?
We're going to right now.
Oh my god. Well, basically, it's been extended. It's getting like a 5-6
What?
week run in IMAX. IMAX have come out and said, yeah, we're not showing the Marvels. Because I think if they were going to show the Marvels, June would only get like 3 weeks.
I'm
or something
sorry,
like
if that got screenings there over June...
Yeah, it's a backup, from what I've heard.
Okay, so...
Has June been released? Delayed, even.
I don't think so.
All right.
Oh, it might have been, actually. I could be wrong there. It might have been
Oh,
May this year.
that's
It
sad.
got delayed.
Killers
You
of
know
the
what I
Flower
think it
Moon
was.
isn't.
Okay.
That's a random one. I've seen that's not delayed.
Oh, do you mean 'cause of the strikes?
Yeah, that was
Oh,
all right.
No,
That's
I'm pretty sure June got delayed ages ago,
Oh, okay.
way before the strikes.
Okay.
So 5 to 6 week run, is that then depending on how successful the first 2 weeks are?
I think it's just a guaranteed
Wow.
5 to 6 week run.
Cinema is back, mate, because think about now obviously it is a IP franchise, but it's getting screenings of a Marvel film.
Yeah, especially I don't want to be that guy,
Mm.
but I don't think the Marvels will be good. Obviously, Marvel film is good that It's over the Marvel films.
Yeah. Okay.
Especially at the time.
I
Not
don't
now,
know though because they're not filmed for IMAX, are they?
No, I think the Marvels is
Oh my
entirely
goodness.
shot for IMAX.
No.
Yeah.
He doesn't look it.
That's so rude, by the way.
It doesn't though, does it?
No.
It looks the same visually as all the other ones. There's no.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. It does.
It does.
It does.
Like this will be the same quality as the past few films.
Ant-Man and Wasp and Quantumania.
Yeah, it'll be the same sort of. It'll look the same. You won't be able to tell it's anybody different. It'll just be the same sort of stuff. So whereas June, which is hopefully going to be really good, filmed very good,
we
looks
saw the
good.
trailer for that.
That was the first time I've seen it in cinema.
Yeah, we saw it in IMAX, huge screen.
Massive screen.
It was the biggest screen I've ever seen.
Yeah, mate.
Like, genuinely. Good
Mate,
trailer?
Great trailer, mate.
Dave Bautista's in it.
He is.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was in the first one,
I've
and
not watched
he's going to
June.
have a larger role in this one.
He's a good actor.
He is.
I really like him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like Dave. I want to see him do well.
Do you remember... Sorry, this is going to be a massive tangent, but I'm just
we'll
going
go
to...
for it,
Do
mate.
you remember The Wars of Mars from Doctor Who?
Yes.
Do you remember the lady in it
Yes.
who got turned into the water
Yeah,
thing?
yeah.
At the start. She was in June.
The first one.
Massive part.
Okay.
Great actress, by the way.
Wow.
And it's like, that's the first time I've seen her since 2010.
Where's that come from?
Well, literally, where she's gone from little episode in Doctor Who to massive character in a
Wow.
massive blockbuster.
You know what?
Great character. Yeah.
Well done. Shout out her.
Yeah, I just want to shout out because any time I see someone who I've seen from Doctor who then you don't see again, I just feel the absolute need to go. Good for them.
That is that is what you do in it.
Yeah.
They were in Doctor Who. Is what you do.
That's what when I was watching Spider-Man: No Way Home, I said, "Do you know that Spider-Man was actually in Evolution of the Daleks?"
The two-parter.
Yeah,
It was a really good episode.
this should have been it. That's what really broke him out.
Did he ever get turned into a pig?
No, he didn't get turned into a pig.
Of course he didn't. You can't ruin Andrew Garfield's
Well,
face.
apparently the casting agents would disagree, mate.
What Narnia?
Yeah,
Greta.
they'd be
He's
like
not
maybe
handsome enough.
maybe he should be
Pick
a
him
pig.
up. Yeah.
Piggy Garfield.
Piggy. I don't like that. I don't like Piggy Garfield.
No,
No.
I don't think that'll catch on.
Do you not?
No.
All right. Okay. As June getting a really long run at IMAX, Oppenheimer's been extended by a week, mate. I've got really bad news as well. Do you know why?
Why?
Do you know how we're just saying cinema's back?
Yeah.
It may not be because the Gran Turismo movie has been delayed. A week.
Oh
My God.
That's
Can't
actually
believe
really
it.
that's really upset me.
Bloody Hopper.
I'm so sick of seeing that trailer. By the way,
Yeah.
every film
literally
is
though.
there. I
It's
don't
there
want to
for
see
an
it.
extra week now, mate.
I'm so sick of it.
Every time you miss a turn in the game, you restart. If you miss a turn in real life, you die.
You die.
Oh my God, no way. Can't be asked with that film.
No,
Don't care about it.
I'm
It's
not
cool that
watching it.
Oppenheimer's getting it.
Yeah, I'm
Are
glad
we rewatching it?
we are going to rewatch it at some point.
Are we doing the 70mm again?
No, we're not doing. We're not spending the
No.
money on that. I mean, it was worth it for the first time. Amazing experience, but I need
Well,
to pay the bills.
Yeah. Manchester is not 2 minutes away.
Yeah, no,
Wow.
no, not at all.
No, crazy.
So yeah, I'm glad about that. I'm glad Oppenheimer's getting screenings.
So, Barbie did well.
Did it?
It did.
Wow.
Um,
Nobody's surprised.
Nobody. But do you know what that means, mate?
What does that mean?
Based on the success of the Barbie movie,
Mm-hmm.
Mattel, we mentioned these in like I think
it was episode 1.
episode 1, we mentioned Mattel. We're going to re-mention Mattel. 'Cause
Okay.
after the success of Barbie, they're going, yeah, because they've watched Barbie and they've gone, people really liked the product placement of this film. That's what they took from it. So they've gone, we're doing it, we're going hard. And they're doing a cinematic universe of toys. I don't know how these link.
I think it's gonna a cinematic universe.
I don't know. Or if it's just a cinematic universe in the sense that all the money goes to the same bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. So I've just got a list of a few here.
Okay, hit
And
me.
we're gonna quick little thing.
Quick fire.
What film is it gonna be? How though do you do
Okay.
this? So first up, we've got Uno. There is actually an Uno movie, by the way.
Is there?
Yeah, I've not watched it, but apparently it's quite good. But
Okay.
I just think Uno's gonna be.
You know, do you know the honest thing? I can't even think about what Uno is right now.
Do you know Uno? You know the game Uno,
I've heard of it.
the card thing where you go like +4.
Oh,
Numbers and colours.
how the hell are you going to do a movie on that?
So mate, I'll tell you, because we'll mention it. It's literally next on the list. So Barney, we already know that's an A24 style indie horror movie done by Daniel.
Dear Lewis?
Nope, the UK one from Nope.
Oh, I
Daniel.
can't remember his last name.
Oh, we're so unprofessional. Basically, he's doing one and it's like a horror thing.
Mhm.
So I think some of them are going to be a bit.
Is that going to be his directorial debut?
I think it
a
is
Barney film.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Yeah. He'd probably do it really
It's
well.
come a long way from Planet of the Dead, Doctor Who, 2010.
He's gone a long way from doing a comedic take on a Jamie. He did a music video for it, on like one of these like proper
What a life he's
big
had.
nasty style
What
2010
a
YouTube
life.
channels. Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
Not a Barney the horror film,
Yeah,
which
but-
I actually am excited about.
Yeah, I think Uno will be like that. They'll be playing a card game and it'll affect real life.
How many games? How
Plus
many?
four bullets into your mother. That's what it's going to be, mate. That's what it's going to be.
No, I'm not interested in that film. I'll be honest with you.
No, Matchbox, which is like cars, but these are officially branded. Whereas Hot Wheels is fun little. This is clearly not
Wait, so
real.
they're going to be doing 2 cars type films?
Yeah, but the difference is one is branded. So like Matchbox is actually Ferraris. It's actually
Okay.
this that. Whereas Hot Wheels is a 7-year-old.
Well, we've already got Gran Turismo for that.
That's different though, mate.
Yeah, I know. I was just making.
I don't know how you do a Matchbox film. Do you
Nobody
do
wants
like
a Matchbox film.
No, you could do. Do you do like a sort of like a? Do you like the sort of summer feel-good movies? That sort of vibe, and it's just about like people's love for cars and how they're integrated into our culture and stuff like that. I think that'd be. Sick
I think
as
you're
hell.
going way too deep into what Mattel are going to do here.
No, why not though? That'd be such a good movie.
It would be.
actually.
It would be a good movie.
I just thought that on the spot.
Maybe you should direct it.
Yeah, do you know? Sort of have it as what Fast and Furious should be, but with a lot of shots of like a dad hugging his son with like a sunset in the background instead of
Yeah.
like they're doing Fast and Furious. I think they should do it like that.
As in actual give it heart.
Yeah, and just sort of be like he dies at the end and passes it off to his son, passes off this car that's been the main, whichever car brand pays the most money, mate,
Yeah.
to be the main car.
This will make us look good.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's what they should do.
Okay.
That was surprisingly good for me, no cap. Magic 8 Ball. How do you do a Magic 8 Ball movie? So basically, it's going to be same as Uno. You shape the ball. Do I jump off the cliff? Yes. They jump off the cliff.
We've had
And
films
then-
like
and then
this.
that's how it'll start. And then whoever picks up the ball is cursed to do what the ball says forever. And then they die.
Yeah,
and it
how many times have we
continues.
had this? Isn't the
That's just
that-
what's going to happen, though, isn't
that
it?
trailer we saw for Oppenheimer? You know where they touch the hand.
Don't diss that, because we're going to discuss that later on, mate. That's Raka Raka's directorial debut.
No, it is.
Yeah, but apparently it's got really good reviews.
Okay.
So we
Because from the trailer it looked really
Yeah, it
generic,
looked- yeah, it
which is
gives
exactly
me-
what the Magic Eyeball thing sounds
Magic
like
8
as well.
Ball. Yeah, it gives
Yeah.
me like Truth or Dare vibes.
Yeah, exactly.
They're all, since that, because that did quite well, I think, as well as in comparison.
Since we've
it's
seen,
not
we're
a
seeing
problem.
it. We're seeing the same.
Yeah, but it's just what it's going to be then, mate. So get used to it. Polly Pocket, which apparently has got the girl from Emily in Paris,
Right.
who,
Okay.
from what I've seen, is hated.
Is she?
Yeah, so that's not going to go down well.
Okay. So that's.
It's basically gonna be-
How many films have we got so far?
I've skipped Wishbone because I don't know what it is. But we've got Uno, Barney, Matchbox, Hot Wheels, Magic 8 Ball, and then we're on Polly Pockets. That's 6.
Mm-hmm.
There's a list of like 47. Just I've got a small amount here. 'Cause I can't-
47.
They think literally everything they have any rights to. I think they're exploring the possibility of
Yeah,
doing.
I love that.
Viewmaster,
What's that?
which is my dad's got one. It's like a thing, and you look into it, and it's sort of like you. Flip the
Oh,
thing.
that really?
Yeah, and I think.
Well, I know what they're going to do with that. That's going to be another horror film, isn't it?
I don't think it could be, but I think.
Do you
they
know like
should-
that scene in Insidious?
Yeah.
It'll be that.
I think they should do it like a
Alternate worlds.
Lemony Snicket. Do you know that sort of wonderful wacky
Yeah?
thing? I think you should do that.
Well, like a series of unfortunate event type thing.
Yeah, but not in the depressing part. They just go through.
Yeah.
It's like a family and you just go through a cool little world.
Yeah, okay.
Because, oh, this one's made of cotton
That
candy.
that'd be a good family film.
Yeah, can't go wrong.
Yeah, okay.
I'd actually be happy with that one. Masters of the Universe, which I think is He-Man and that.
Okay.
So that's quite cool. I don't know how you do that without it being corny as hell, though.
Unless they do it purposefully like that.
Do you think it'll be parody-esque?
Yes. Yeah, because Barbie was very parody-esque in
Is
terms
Seth
of the Mattel
Rogen
stuff.
going to be involved in the producing?
I hope not.
No, because I like him. I love Seth Rogen.
It's alright.
Don't care about Masters of the Universe. Thomas the Tank Engine.
That's just bound to get money anyway, so that's a good
What do
idea
you
for
do?
them.
Do you do like a western? And it's about Thomas going across the
Does
United
Thomas-
States.
Does Thomas have enemies?
He will in this bit. He's going to get robbed by bandits and stuff, isn't he? Tell me that wouldn't be fire.
It won't be fire.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. That'd be awful. So have you got any ideas for a Thomas Tank Engine movie, mate?
For
Who-
Thomas the Tank Engine film.
Who was that guy in? Was it Ringo who, for some reason, like voiced
Yeah.
someone?
Yes. Yes.
So if they're gonna have to ride hard off that, just getting weirdly famous people in it.
Well, for
To
the I
voice
hate that though.
Paddington.
It's live action Lion King. Just getting big
Yeah, get
names.
Childish Gambino to voice
Yeah.
young Mufasa. Yeah. And then the last one, mate, Rock'em Sock'em Robots. Vin
What?
Diesel is involved in this, mate, and he
Okay.
said This is pre-strike. We're working on developing a script, and we're all very excited about it. So, why are you doing a Rock'em Sock'em? What is it called? Rock'em Sock'em robots. You know, the little...
Oh, them. Real Steel.
Yeah.
It's just Real
Steel.
Steel.
The film that already existed is actually really good.
Yeah.
Unironically, top 15 films.
Okay.
My favourite.
An obscure number.
Not best, but my favourite. All right, calm down. I really enjoy Real Steel, mate. It makes me cry.
It's a good film.
When Hugh Jackman starts shadowboxing at the end. Oh, I love it, mate.
It's a good film. It is a good film.
It's
So
a
why
really
do we
good
need
film.
another?
Yeah, I don't know how you're going to do it better.
To be fair, I don't
with
think
Vin Diesel in it.
I don't think a lot of these films are going to happen.
Yeah, no, that's... Yeah.
A
You're
few
not
of them are.
You're not wrong.
I reckon we'll get the Hot Wheels film.
Yeah, because J.J. Abrams involved in that, innit?
Yeah, we'll probably get Thomas and the Tank Engine.
And ironically, I want the fucking Matchbox movie I described. I really want that
Well,
film.
why don't you pitch it to them? This could be a pitch right now.
Have they got a Twitter? Well, at
Yeah.
them, the Definitely Serious Twitter, which you should now follow.
Oh yes, it exists.
Go on, what's the at? What's the at?
It's definitely pod.
At Definitely Pod. Follow us there. I'll at them on that, mate. I'm like, oi, this is a film. Give me like 3%,
Yeah.
and I want to be on set one day. Let me have one shot.
I
want
want to be on set one day.
one day. Give me like, do you know the guy who directed The Flash? Do you know his cameo in The Flash?
Yeah.
Where he gets the hot dog knocked
Yes,
out.
yeah,
Give
yeah.
me that sort of cameo.
Well, you're just on screen, but if you
Someone
know, you
drives
know.
past, and I'm just in the background eating some noodles.
Like a little Stanley cameo type thing.
Less.
Less.
I want no words, mate.
You're just in the back.
The Punisher in Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, where they get the stuntman
Okay.
of the Punisher.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I want.
Okay, okay.
That's what I want, mate.
Okay, I like that.
So what's next? We've waffled about Mattel.
We did waffle quite a bit about Mattel, didn't we?
That's so funny, though. That's so funny, though, isn't
A
it?
bit, yeah. It's such a weird scenario we're in, that we're talking about Mattel films.
Oh, the Polly Pocket movie, though.
Mate, there's nothing I love more than the prospect of a Magic 8-Ball film.
It's going to be so... What's the word I'm looking for?
Revolution.
Original.
Yeah, revolutionary. It's going to really change the way you see the Magic 8-Ball.
The sales will rise by at least 3%.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, when you think about it, that no matter what they do, they'll increase sales, which is obviously the entire purpose of this franchise thing they're trying to build.
We will buy one.
I will not buy a Magic 8-Ball.
No, we'll buy one.
No, we're not going to buy one.
We'll buy
no.
one.
Okay, we're buying a Magic 8-Ball now.
Cheers, man.
So they've actually beat us and they've won.
Yeah.
This whole marketing strategy has worked.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Barbie's worked, mate. I saw him in B&M.
Barbie's worked.
I've
Yeah.
not seen Barbies in real life
Yeah,
for so long.
Really?
They have a massive thing at B&M.
Yeah, I do think we'll get a massive Barbie
Yeah,
resurgence.
Which
Good
is
for them.
cool, man.
I don't mind a Barbie.
Big up Barbies. But I remember what we're discussing now. Drop everything you're doing.
Okay.
It's been 7 years since Shin Godzilla. To the day.
Sorry, I just dropped everything in my life just to hear that
Everything.
sentence.
He was holding his newborn nephew. Dropped him.
Yeah,
As
gone.
soon as he heard, oh my god, it's Shin Godzilla's 7th birthday.
You don't understand, do you? You don't understand, kid,
Yeah,
what you're listening to.
You don't understand the art. Political comparisons, man. No, seriously, the first thing I saw this morning was that, you know the scene.
Yeah.
You know the scene.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
just that scene, mate, and I was just filled with
7 years.
7 years.
That's actually not that long, actually.
No,
What was it, 2014?
16.
No, 16.
Yeah, this man cannot do
I
maths.
can do. I'm great
This
at
guy
mental
literally
maths.
thinks we're in 2020 still.
Do you know what you mean 2021? You've just caught
Did you know
yourself
you're actually
out.
talking to Year 5's mental maths king? So pipe down.
Yeah, mate. Well,
Pipe down.
where's the results? Where's the results, Mister
It's actually
2014?
that's actually one of my two. So shut up.
Don't take it.
I got a B in maths actually. So pipe down.
That's
yeah.
all right. Good for you, mate.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just defending my thing. Yeah, basically 7 years Shin Godzilla, mate. Gives a quick opinion on the film.
Yeah, it's a bit shit to be honest with you.
He's trying to bait me.
I'm absolutely just. It's nearly worked there.
Call him that guy who did River Monsters because he's fishing right now.
No, but seriously, great film. Obviously, I know it's one of your favourites. I
It's
love it.
literally my favourite film of all time.
It's weird that it's only. I mean, we're speaking about it like it's a massive anniversary, but it is like
7 years. It's such a weird.
it's not even like a 10 or a
What's weird
5.
is it's because it's literally today, like when we're recording.
As of right now, it was released.
Yeah, if we were recording tomorrow, this would never have been mentioned on
But
the
it's
pod.
because we're
It's
because
literally
we're
because
recording
it's
it
7 years
today.
today. We'll give it its flowers. Brilliant
There
film.
you go.
Watch it. If you
Buy
haven't.
some roses.
Yep, there you go.
Let's go.
In relation to that,
Yes.
DC Comics doing a Godzilla crossover.
Did they?
Oh, and Kong, which is so weird because he's not in any. I think he's in it, but he's not in any of the stuff really. He's just in like the background of some
I love that.
pictures.
I love that.
But I think it's because it's
Sells tickets.
it's the MonsterVerse stuff. That's why Kong's there.
As in the Warner Brothers Monsterverse.
Yeah, but it's a Toho collab, so I'm not quite sure how that works.
But the whole thing is they're fighting the Justice League.
Yeah, they're being treated as like a leveler to the DC universe. Honestly, we don't read comics.
No.
I don't know what's going on in the DC comics. I just wanted to bring this up to say Godzilla clears every single member of the Justice League.
Right. I want to state, just before I tell you this, or any of the listeners, I can't tell you how little this interests me and how stupid I think this is.
Yeah.
And I hate to actually actively partaking in this.
Yeah, adding to the cringe.
Superman would just fly straight through him.
He wouldn't, though.
I'm sorry, but he would, though.
Because you're missing the most vital element of all of this, mate.
What's that?
Toho do not let their boy lose. And if they've given DC the right, Godzilla is literally about to become a black hole. He does anything to win, mate. Toho don't give you the rights for you to disgrace him.
Again, I hate that. Obviously, anyone
shit.
could win who writes it, but Superman could just go back in time. Flash could literally just stop time and kill him.
Yeah, if you take out those two,
Wonder Woman could.
Why
am I partaking in this?
Does Wonder Woman beat Godzilla?
No, but she could put up a fight.
Remember, this is MonsterVerse Godzilla.
Yeah, she could put a few punches in there.
So, quick one: Shin Godzilla clears all of them. That's it. No, that's the end of conversation.
Okay, moving on.
Meg 2 director Ben Wheatley to direct a Godzilla movie.
Is he the same director as the first one?
I've not been prepared for that question.
Okay. Sorry.
So Ben 2 direct. Oh, Ben 2. He's a mug.
So this was the prequel to Ben 10.
This is going to Ben 10, Ben 2. No, right. Basically, the Meg 2 director Ben Wheatley has said he would love to direct a Godzilla movie. He's a huge fan of monster movies. Meg 2 is my version of a kaiju movie.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Right.
I will point out he didn't do the first Meg.
Okay, he did do the first Meg.
And we've only seen the first Meg.
Well,
so
as opposed to seeing the third Meg.
If I'm judging Meg 2 off the first Meg, if it's similar,
Is the Meg 2 out?
I don't know. Yeah, I think so. It was in cinema when we watched Asteroid City or something.
No,
I saw the poster. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was advertised, but I don't think it was out.
If it's not out, why has it been advertised for this long?
The worst thing is I want to see it.
Yeah, we're going to watch it. It's got Jason Statham in it. But if Meg 2 is anything like Meg 1, stay away from Zilla. We saw what happened in 98.
Oh my god, yeah.
Although this guy's English, so we back him.
Why?
The Harry Potter actors will be pulled out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, we're getting the Downton Abbey cast in this.
Smith, get her in.
Yeah.
Michael Gambit.
Do you know in the Monsterverse the guy who's obsessed with him and he calls him like Gojira?
Yeah.
That'll be Maggie Smith.
Yeah.
She'd be like a massive Godzilla fan.
Yeah,
and
Godzilla lives off the White Cliffs of Dover.
And her final scene will be her carrying a nuke to revive Godzilla. And I think that'll be
Smith carrying a nuke.
Yeah.
Yep, that's the image I want to see. Kieran's nearly just fallen out of his chair.
It's like a chair.
No, the handle's just slipped out.
Oh, right.
But if Meg 2's different, we'll give your opinion on this after we've watched Meg 2. If Meg 2's actually good.
If the Meg 2 is actually good, of course it'll be good, mate.
Yeah, no, you're right.
It's film of the year.
It's film about a giant shark.
What more do we need?
That's it.
Oh, no, don't forget there's a giant squid in it as well now.
That's actually quite cool. We love that.
We do love a kraken. We do love a kraken.
I forgot about that. And if he handles the water stuff quite well, that'd be quite cool. Because I want a Godzilla to fight a purely water-based enemy. Come at me. Get him scrapping him like the Great Barrier Reef or something.
Niagara Falls Final Showdown.
Tell me that wouldn't be sick as hell. Because Godzilla fights in water. I saw someone redesign. Oh, it was like the first monster to appear in the originals. Mm-hmm. Someone redesigned that. You know, like some Twitter artist.
Yeah.
I should really shout him out, and I really apologise.
Mm-hmm.
They redesigned him to be an underwater thing.
Okay.
And I was like, that's so cool. It'd be so cool if we got a whole movie like that. Underwater. Godzilla underwater.
Underwater, the whole thing.
Yeah. Why actually not though? Think about the underwater scenes we have seen of Godzilla. That's seen in King of the Monsters is amazing.
Yeah, but that is so hard to animate because it would just be pure CG.
That's why I want to judge how well he treats the Meg 2, mate. Because I'm assuming a Godzilla movie would get a bigger budget than the Meg 2.
Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah.
So we'll just watch it, see how it goes, mate.
Is it time?
Oh, mate, I think it's time. We're starting with the better movie.
It's Barbenheimer time. We watched this last Wednesday in Manchester.
Yeah.
How did you find it? Let's start with Barbie first. I reckon we go Barbie first. We watched it, Barbie first, then Oppenheimer second.
Well,
It's a trend, isn't it, really? Which one do you want to watch first?
yeah.
We went for the light fun.
What we went for was we'll end on the best one.
That wasn't my reasoning.
That was my reasoning.
Was it?
Yeah, I was like, we'll end on the best one.
You always do this. You set yourself up too big.
Yeah, spoiler alert, Barbie was the better film of the day. But we'll
Okay.
stick to just Barbie praise. We'll
Yeah.
get onto the Oppenheimer slander later.
I liked it.
So what we're discussing about Barbie then, mate?
I went in with really high expectations. I know you wasn't. They didn't really care for it.
I genuinely couldn't care less.
Yeah, I got that impression. You
I
made that
didn't
quite
care.
clear to me.
I'm going to be real, could not care less. I was here to Ben Shapiro it up. That's
Right.
a lie. That's a lie, I wasn't. I was here to just watch a movie. Because I didn't think it was going to be, like, bad, but I didn't think it was going to be good. I thought it was going to be, like, classic, just, oh, it's a fucking toy movie, but it's not toys.
Mhm.
Lego movie, padded. But I was thoroughly surprised, mate.
Yeah,
Really good movie.
it really was.
Enjoyed it throughout.
I loved it. I honestly loved it.
Ken was great.
Yeah, Ken was great. Barbie was great.
great.
All the cast were great, actually. when
Ken
you
was
think about
great.
it.
Ken was great.
Are you
Barbie
alright?
was good. Barbie was good. No, because they're all called
I
Ken
see.
and
I
Barbie.
can't. I catch onto the good
You
joke.
idiot!
I
You
catch onto the
idiot! That
joke.
was so funny, and that was
It was
caused,
alright.
That was caused by me calling Ryan Gosling Ken by accident.
Did
So
you
what
actually?
I meant
Oh,
to say was Ryan Gosling was really good.
but you just went with Ken and ran
Ken
with
was
it.
really good, and I was like, well, I'll just call everyone Ken.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is so bad, but the Shang-Chi guy, I'm
Mhm.
confused on him as a person. Bro's got negative riz and also filmed some weird fetish stuff ages ago and uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah. You know
That's
that's
all
an
I'm
actual channel. It's so weird.
That's all I'm saying.
But get good performance in this.
Yeah, no, he was, to be fair.
As the evil. Well, he wasn't evil. He was just the rival Ken, wasn't he?
I think he plays that so well.
Yeah, he did actually. It was really good.
Margot Robbie has said he's the most Ken.
What does
in
that
real life.
mean?
I don't know.
Are we going to
What
be
does
entering?
any of it
Are we
mean,
going to be
mate?
entering a new phase now where that's going to be the comparisons for people, Ken or a Barbie?
Yeah, that's so good. I love it though.
Who was Michael Sarah's character called?
Alan.
I want to be an Alan.
I'm a brother. I've never related more to a character than Alan.
The guy's just there, and I love
you
it.
know when spoilers.
Mhm.
You know when the Barbies came back
Mhm.
and then the Kens had taken over.
And they were
And he was
kidnapping
sick
everyone.
and he was sick. No, when the first came back, he was sick of their shit. He wanted to go with the
Yeah,
Barbies
when
straight
he was
away.
sneaking in the car, so I
He
need
was
to
like,
leave.
"Mate, I'm fed up. If I sit on a leather sofa ever again, I'll cry."
And I used to have leather sofas, and I've never related to a character more in
Yeah,
my
I've
life.
slept on that sofa. Mate.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. mate.
Awful sofa.
Horrible, horrible, horrible.
Horrific.
Yeah, so
Horrific.
I loved. He was probably the best. No, actually, my favorite character was quote unquote Ugly Barbie.
Weird Barbie.
Yeah, oh, is that what it was?
Wow. Ugly Barbie.
That's what I said.
Who
Quote
played
unquote.
it? Who played it?
I've seen her before.
I kept thinking it was Tilda Swinton for some reason.
It was not Tilda
It
Swinton.
definitely wasn't. I know it wasn't. But it's just 'cause it was a bald woman.
She wasn't bald though.
No, but she kind of was.
Right, when you say she kind of was, she had hair on her head. So how could
No,
that
you
be?
might be completely right, you know.
I am right.
Fair.
Kate McKinnon. She's been in a good few things.
Yeah, I thought Michael Cera was good.
Yeah,
Doc Whovians over here.
Shooty.
And Shooty.
I loved it. He was
Cootie.
there. He was there.
He did what he needed to do.
Yeah, there was obviously it wasn't a massive part, but it worked.
And
All the
right-
Kens worked.
It-
And all the Barbies worked.
It ended up with Ryan Gosling wearing a Doctor Who t-shirt, and that's a huge plus.
Yeah. So really, the best thing to come out of Barbie is the Doctor Who promo.
Yeah, literally.
What a weird world that is.
I'd heard we're going to try avoid these conversations in general on the podcast, but I heard about this beforehand and I forgot about it during the movie, and then obviously I found out afterwards. There was a trans woman
Okay.
in Barbie.
I couldn't tell who, so
Yeah, literally, it was the redhead.
I can't remember.
The other one was quite tall.
Nah.
No, there you go.
Oh,
That's all I want to
good
say.
for
It's
her.
cool.
Good for her.
What my point is, and we're going to try to stay away from this, and Kieran, you can choose to cut this, but I'm going to make a statement. Right? And this
I've
could-
never been more nervous in my life.
This can only backfire. I think the correct way for this sort of stuff to be normal is treat it as normal.
Which I think they did.
Yes, that's my point. They didn't do.
I love how slow you're saying it,
they
so you
didn't
don't
do
want to
it-
chip
I've
up on
never
any
thought
words.
about the words I say so much. They didn't do this, and I get why you have to do that sometimes. But they didn't do this. They didn't make a thing of it.
No.
It was literally never referred to once.
No.
And also, I think that's how you should do it.
Yeah.
Because if they're a trans woman, they're not a trans woman. They're a woman,
Yeah. Yeah.
and they just treat her as a woman.
Yeah, because I
love
would
that.
never have known if you
Yeah,
didn't just tell me
literally.
that now.
I forgot about it and then checked on Twitter and I was like, oh yeah, shit.
Did you know before?
I knew there was a trans woman in it, but I'd not looked into it because I don't care. Obviously, I'd seen Ben Shapiro kicking off.
Oh, did he? Oh, I bet he was fuming.
Do you know why though? Because he's just a failed screenwriter, isn't he? He wants to be a writer.
Isn't he still doing that?
Fuck Ben Shapiro.
I liked how deep it was in the sense of it wasn't just the gimmick of Barbie.
Yeah.
They actually did something with it, yeah.
Yeah, it was an actual film.
Which is what I think you were scared of. That's what it would
I thought
be.
it was just going to be a big advert.
Well, because to be fair, a lot of the trailers was edited, so it kind of looked like the first 10 minutes of the movie, what that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like that superficial,
Yeah.
I'm Barbie, look how much fun I'm having. And so actually, do you feel like you missed out on a lot of the stuff? Because a lot of the stuff it was touching into was that lost childhood of a girl type thing, which obviously...
I was a guy.
I
am a guy.
Yeah.
Today.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously... I cannot relate to that. But it's one of them where I sort of get it still.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, that's so cute. Big
Yeah.
up the mums. Big up the mums.
Yeah.
Unironically, my favourite part of the whole film was when Barbie gets told she's got to go find her girl.
Yeah, and then it was the mum.
Yeah, and she showed the memories in it. We thought it was the kid, but it was the mum. I thought that was amazing. I audibly gasped. In cinema, I went, when it was revealed to be her. She did really well, though. America Summit. I think that's her name.
Yeah.
She was really good in that film. The kid was shy. Did not need to be there at all. She was purely there to set up the thing of it being the mum, not the kid.
Yeah.
That's the only reason she was cast. She was shit.
I mean,
Genuinely, the only negative in that whole film was her.
as in, I don't think, like, the character was pointless, is what you mean.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, yeah.
The character
I
was
went way
pointless.
too hard. No offence, lady. The character was pointless. What else was good? Barbie's legs were real. During the Space Odyssey reference in the first scene, they were real things they built.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
But I want to question the guy who argued for that. Now I need a full scan of Margot Robbie's legs and feet. Why does he need them? Why does he need them, Kieran?
Where are they now?
Where are they now? Do they know? They'll never know.
Yeah, I took him to
How
the
would
dump.
they know?
I took him to the dump.
Yeah.
They're in a skip
They're in
now.
a skip. I totally didn't print a life-size version as well as the overly large.
They're not in my
ones for the
storage unit. No.
Yeah, that's weird from his point, but it's cool that they did that.
Yeah.
I think that's really cool. And also, I didn't even know the Space Odyssey
I
reference.
When it came
I was
up,
pissing myself.
yeah,
And you were probably thinking, why is he even laughing? Because I
No.
know he's never seen Space Odyssey.
yeah, because when this came up, I thought, is he getting what this is right now?
No, but even if I didn't, it was still funny.
Yeah,
7-year-old smashing baby dolls up is hilarious.
Yeah.
No matter which
because
way you
Barbie
put
has
it.
changed the course of the world.
Yeah, regardless. Yeah, because that's so weird because I got what that was without seeing Space Odyssey.
I like that though.
So that shows the power
Good-
of Space Odyssey.
It's a good scene.
That's a really... Is that what the whole point of that scene in Space Odyssey is?
Yeah, it's a monolith that
Yeah, I've
advances.
seen I've got it up right.
It advances us from apes.
You mean that monolith right there, mate?
Yeah,
Yeah, literally.
we've
I got
learned
what-
to use bones as tools.
That's so mental because that's what was happening without having seen
That's
Space
good.
Odyssey.
Call you crazy, mate. Stanley Kubrick was a talented director.
Really?
Yep.
Controversial. I thought the way they integrated the real life aspect of it was good.
It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't bad.
I thought the way they did it
The
was
school
alright.
scene was boring. That was the weakest part of the film for me.
Which school scene?
Where she goes and visits the kid.
No.
I didn't
For a
hate.
start, it was about 2 seconds long.
It was a few minutes.
And then it led on to the scene with the woman from Spider-Man 2, where Barbie cried for the first time.
Yeah, that was good, but
Sorry.
I'm sorry, mate. I just no.
What an obscure thing to pick out.
No,
I've been
I actively remember going.
Yeah, do you know why? Do
"Ooh."
you know why? It's got child actors. They're always rubbish.
Because that just felt very out of tone with the rest of the film.
Well, it was meant to, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I thought that
It was that-
scene, the message was hammered home a bit too much. The fascist thing.
Yeah, that's cringe, by the way. And I thought the joke about Barbie not feeling pretty and then the man breaking the fourth wall and going no to the execs.
That was so funny. That was
hiring
funny.
Margot Robbie does not work to do this. I thought that was amazing.
That self-aware type of thing was funny.
Yeah.
I liked that.
She literally mothered.
The Lizzo thing, the
That
song
was
changing was so funny.
So funny.
That was so good. I liked that a lot.
I really like that. Just reminded me. That was so good. That was really
I did
good.
love the opening, like 10 minutes, even though the whole point was how superficial it was. Just so funny.
It was so entertaining.
Yeah.
I really liked the office design of Mattel.
Well, we talked about it, didn't we? We both. The running scene is literally the Assassin's Creed 2. Yeah, the Assassin's Creed 2.
Scene in it where you
no, you up and you do that.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, there's one at the end where you fight them though, isn't there?
That's in 3. That's in 3.
Oh.
But that whole running through the.
Yeah.
It instantly made.
Even when it was just when he was sat at his desk, where Connor Swindle's character, realizes Barbie's escaped.
Yeah.
Before the actual running scene, I instantly thought it gives me the vibe of the.
Yeah.
The
I don't even,
what is the company
cubicles.
called? Yeah, like
Abstergo.
Yeah, their office, their cubicles. Yeah, it reminded me of that instantly. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I loved it.
I love him, by the way.
The stylized run where clearly it's just fake running.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo.
Will Ferrell was so funny in this one, by the way.
Really?
And I usually am not.
That one joke was hilarious.
My friends are Jews.
My friends are Jews.
That bit where he was climbing over the little cubicle and he's like, it's faster.
Yeah,
no, don't do it.
See, I think that is funny, but I also think it's a bit sort of like not funny. Do you know what I mean? Have you seen this is so weird, but have you seen the clip of Ryan Gosling as a mouse that's been going around recently?
No.
Okay, then I cannot use it, but basically because he's like trying to be funny, it's a bit sort of forced physical humour. I'm not a fan of it personally, so I think that's what it is.
Normally it doesn't work, but in this,
for some reason it worked.
You
laughed at his run, which I thought was so cringe of you.
What?
I did not think you'd ever laugh at Will Ferrell running like a Scooby-Doo character.
I don't know. It just caught me off guard, and I was just like, wait, because Barbie was doing it as well, and it was just so clearly cartoony. I was just like, I'm loving this. I was just having, you know what, mate? I was just having fun.
Cringe.
I was having fun.
You've gone to the cinema.
I was happy
to have fun.
If that's a crime.
You idiot.
Good soundtrack.
Really good soundtrack.
Yeah.
My one negative.
Okay.
I don't.
Was it the school scene?
No.
Well.
He hates it. I don't like. Again, weirdly, sort of a sub theme of the state of the industry. I don't like how Mattel made jokes.
The
of
self-aware.
Themselves. I don't like it. I don't like it. It blurs the lines a bit because it sort of felt like you originally did that. Mm-hmm. That was sort of like our act of rebellion.
But now they're doing it.
But now they're in on it.
From their point of view, it's genius.
No, it's good.
Good for them because it's smart.
I hate it. Imagine if you were protesting the royal family, and then the next day Prince William was outside with you with a banner.
Yeah, just like, we are
the royal family.
Yeah, we are a bit shit.
Yeah, it don't work.
Yeah,
I hate it.
And it's genius though. It's genius for them because it covers them.
Yeah, it's so funny, but I hate it.
Shit.
The lines are blurred.
What do you mean?
Where's it go from here? Where's it go from here? Because they now get to control.
Yeah, because they can be like, we can criticise them and be like, yeah, we said this, didn't we?
And, which is it's the whole thing's shit, by the way. Because they've done that. They've made, in a movie, they've allowed them to get jerked at for being this sort of superficial thing, purely about the money. And then they're allowing the Mattel Universe thing because of the success of the movie that criticised them doing stuff like a Mattel Cinematic Universe. Explain that.
I can't.
They're purely about the money and the art's dying.
Well, it's just like
it's such a statement.
The thing, the Will Ferrell guy apparently was supposed to be someone. And I don't know
like
who.
A parody directly on. Well, they had the original
exactly.
Barbie woman in it, didn't they? Was that actually her?
Ruth.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't because the original Ruth died. I think.
So was she?
2002. Actually, I'm just seeing it now.
So was she playing?
She was playing this Ruth.
Right.
In fact, you know what? I swear I've seen that actor before. Did you ever watch Matilda? The film?
Original?
Yeah.
No.
Pretty sure that was the mother in Matilda.
Right.
I don't know. I'm literally just thinking of this now, but I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, so
she was an actress.
Her.
Yeah, she was playing the original Ruth.
Oh, okay, that's cool then. I hope she was alright with having jokes about her tax evasion in the movie.
Yeah,
that was
probably.
Funny. I thought it was so... I didn't expect them to straight up say the words penis and vagina.
Yeah.
I thought that was a bit... Whoa.
Well, I was talking to someone about it the other day and it was like, I don't think it's actually a kid's film.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't think it is.
No.
No, literally not at all.
But is it a 21st century kids film where like penises and vaginas are mentioned at the age of 11?
Obviously we know about them, don't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't mind because I'm a grown man.
Yeah, so obviously...
I can... Oh, penis. Cover my ears.
Yeah.
I thought... another joke. I thought the joke about... do you know where Ken was like... They were both being stared at on Venice Beach.
Mm-hmm.
And Ken was saying stuff and then Barbie was saying stuff and it was contrasting.
Yeah.
And I thought that was really funny.
Yeah.
I really like the joke about let's go to a construction site. That's the place for female empowerment.
Yeah.
And having worked in a place like that, it's an obvious joke.
You've never seen any more sexism there in your life, have
Brother, the amount of casual racism I've witnessed.
Honestly.
Pure vibes. Just, yeah. Well, yeah.
So, it's obviously clearly the whole point of how ironic what she was saying is.
Yeah, but I just thought that was so funny. I really enjoyed it. Anything else, mate?
Anything else to say about Barbie? No, honestly, amazing film.
Looks cool.
4 stars.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson got in it, apparently.
What's he?
Yeah, no.
John Cena. Yeah, go on.
John Cena. It was filming Summit across the lot, and then basically ran into Margot Robbie. I really want to be in the movie. Because I think he'd auditioned for Ken and didn't make it.
Okay.
And then they ran to Margot Robbie and sort of like an afterthought, let's just get him to be fucking Mermaid Ken.
I love that, though.
It's funny, innit?
I love that so
Who
much.
doesn't love John Cena?
Yeah, exactly.
He's meant to be in Overwatch soon, apparently, but anyway. So I've got Summit on Barbie, just a fun little wind down. Actors who were almost in it. I'm not sure to what capacity. I'm not sure. Blah, blah, blah. I've got a list. So the one we all know, Amy Schumer as Barbie. As the Barbie. So Margot Robbie's Barbie. She was obviously originally involved in the movie when it was brought up in like 2016. So what's your opinion on Amy Schumer as being Barbie? I'm going to fucking say it. No. There you go.
Yep, there you go. Move on.
Is that? Yep, go.
Yep, move on.
Anne Hathaway as Barbie.
Anne Hathaway?
Would have fit. She don't give off
No, she doesn't.
the blonde energy that Barbie needs.
No, not everyone was blonde in that film.
No, but because it's Barbie, if it was another Barbie, because it's Margot Robbie's Barbie, I don't think she gives off the blonde energy needed, mate.
The blonde energy.
You know, for Barbie, not another
the
Barbie.
Benergy.
You know, Barbie.
As in these were all for actual Barbie.
Yeah,
Barbie.
these are Barbie.
Right, then no.
She does not work as Barbie. No. She could be another Barbie, but not Margot Robbie.
Yeah,
Barbie. Gal Gadot.
No.
Barbie. No, I don't care. I don't even get the hype at all. Saoirse Ronan as another Barbie.
Who's that?
Saoirse. The woman in every great film ever.
Oh!
Saoirse. I think it's pronounced Saoirse.
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah, as another Barbie. So not Margot Robbie, just another Barbie. Would have been cool.
Yeah.
Kept the theme running. Ben Platt, dunno. Bowen Yang, dunno. Jonathan Groff, dunno. Timothy Chalamet, was he needed?
What, as Ken?
Just Timothy Chalamet, mate. Surely that's purely they've just gone, do we want Timothy
No,
Chalamet?
no, I don't think so.
No, I think that would be a bad choice.
Yeah, I agree. There's no need for him. They'd just be in it just for the sake of being in it.
Yeah, honestly, the film was perfect as it is.
Everything works. Honestly, great film. Go see it.
And Margot Robbie's genuinely great.
Yeah, she's a great actress.
Like, genuinely. And I try not to sound like that, but she's actually really good.
Yeah.
Last thing, a fart opera was cut from Barbie.
Yes, hasn't she tried to do this in her other films?
Yes. And I don't get...
Right,
I've never seen, what is it, Little Woman or whatever?
Little Women and Lady Bird.
I've never seen those films, but the vibe they emit...
Does not give a fart opera. No.
Yeah. Basically, no one else thought it was funny. Which I'm glad.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea.
Toilet humour is
the worst
humour. Unless you're Dick and Dom and you get away with it. Dick and Dom are allowed.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Bogies.
Yeah, so that was a... No. I think that concludes Barbie, don't you, mate?
Yeah, go watch it. I would pick up the marketing campaign. So we on to...
So the second film of the day which we saw was Oppenheimer, which we saw in 70mm in Manchester, one of the only 3 in the UK.
3 in the UK, 30 in the world.
That is mental.
That is so cool,
that
by
is
the way.
Really cool.
Scrap the actual movie. The fact that we did that is really cool. We almost didn't. Jesus Christ.
Because of how hard.
Getting tickets, brother. On a reel, I never want to be sat that far on the right in a movie ever again.
It didn't bother me, honestly.
I just hated it. I liked being close to the front, though.
Yeah, I liked being close to the front.
Brother, it was so cool.
Literally my entire vision was the screen.
Yeah.
And I'm not even exaggerating.
No, it was amazing.
It was the whole screen.
When they went from adverts to the fancy adverts when the screen extended, it was the coolest thing I've ever experienced.
Yeah, worth it.
Worth it.
Sound was mental.
Yeah, I felt it in my chest.
Oh, mate, my whole body was vibrating.
Yeah, if you put your feet on the floor, you could feel it. I was concerned.
I felt like I was on a roller coaster.
I get why they put it on the floor below the other movies.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't hear it in Barbie. Because it was literally a floor.
You just
2
hear
floors
it.
below us, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So yes, Oppenheimer, the one we were both more excited for, especially you, mate.
I was so excited for this for all the wrong reasons. I'll just say it now. So every opinion I say from now on makes sense. I went into it. This is completely my fault. I'm aware I'm a goofball. I went into this thinking it was purely a movie about the bomb. It's not, and it isn't, and it was never meant to be. It was always a biography about Richard Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer.
You just went
Roppen.
Oppenheimer.
J. Robert Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
And it literally is that.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it says on the tin.
So on my first viewing, I wasn't viewing it as that, so I apologise.
And it definitely clouded your
100%
opinion on the film.
Judgment. I've never been more clouded my entire life. You saw my descent into madness.
I'll never forget it, mate. Literally, as soon as it finishes, you're like, yeah, that was a good film, wasn't it? And then on the drive home, it's not even he was mildly. He went from mildly annoyed to nearly screaming.
I was screaming multiple times. I literally in the England's highest motorway.
He hated it, and that was. You got to the point where you just started laughing. You'd reached actual insanity.
Yeah, I was.
You just started. All you could do was laugh about it.
I was like, 70,000. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, dead, incinerated.
For what, mate? Anyway, we'll get onto that.
Yes, so
the cast, good.
Yes, amazing. So did you like, on reflection, now that you've let this film breathe, what are your thoughts on this film?
Right. I don't think the film should have been about the book Prometheus, American Prometheus.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what the film should have been about.
Wrong.
For a start. Full stop. But because it is a film about that, quite good.
That's a very interesting opinion.
It's very flawed.
I'm digesting that. I, too, agree with a lot of the points you're making.
Cheers, man.
I loved it, but I think that what I've said to a lot of people and what I'll say now is that the first 2 hours, I do stand by, were absolutely phenomenal.
Agreed.
Can't even say the word, but it was so good I can't even speak.
Mate. Wow.
Thank you.
Breathtaking.
Loved it, but then I've got to be honest, and a lot of people will disagree with me.
Mm-hmm.
The whole big buzz around this film was, of course, obviously the atom bomb.
Yep.
And how we were going to see it and how we didn't use CGI.
Yep.
Let me give my full thoughts right now.
Yep.
The build-up was insane. I loved it. Them slowly lifting it up the tower, the rain.
The shot of the construction of the bomb, with the segments.
Slowly coming over 10 minutes, putting the blocks in.
Yep.
Absolutely. The score, music.
The scene with Josh Peck initiating the thing.
Yeah, with his hands shaking.
Yeah, and that was only to set it off in 20 minutes' time.
Yeah.
I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Because I thought they were going to do it now, and then I was like, ready in 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I like that because it's built. You were so... I was so ready for this, man. I was genuinely, I know it might sound cringe, but I genuinely gripped the seats. Yeah.
No, I was so excited. Before I was about to drop, I was going to go, mate, this is it. But I smacked my drink and I nearly had a
flashback to the last time you did that.
Yeah, what movie was that?
Insidious.
Yes.
For reference, he spilled he got jump scared.
Prime energy.
And spilled prime all over me.
Yeah.
Because he got scared.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for that. So I was unbelievably ready. The build-up was insane.
Yes.
The aftermath, that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Of the bomb explosion, absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan was great at it. But the bomb explosion itself,
yes,
I've never felt disappointment like it in my life.
Right.
A lot of people will disagree with me. I've seen that explosion 7,000 times in Michael Bay's Transformers.
Yeah.
It looked no different to a random bit of fire. It just looked like a bit of fire.
Yeah, I say this all the time, and you've heard it more than these lovely people listening at home have. But I'm going to do my favourite thing. If it wasn't a Christopher Nolan movie,
I would have thought
that
nothing.
Same shot, no one would be gassing it.
No
one would be gassing it because it's in an artsy movie and he's won an Oscar and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, you've hit the nail on the head. You've hit the nail on the head.
People are forcing it, I feel like.
Yeah, because it's Nolan. If you see that in a Marvel film, I won't even think about it ever again.
Literally. The other stuff were cooler. Like, the blue bands that were like spinning.
Yeah.
And with energy and stuff like that. All them shots.
Yeah, all the little bits in the first
brilliant.
2 hours. And you felt it.
Yeah,
the volume and the power of it.
They were amazing.
It was, mate. I remember genuinely thinking, is this it?
Because you
barely saw the mushroom cloud.
Yeah, that's
how are you going to show a nuke and not show the mushroom cloud?
I've got a different
and when you do
on
see it, you see it blacked out. I'm sorry.
Am I right to have my rant about the explosion?
Go.
Right, I think even if you showed the mushroom cloud, you show how cool the explosion is, blah, 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 blah. It means jack shit if I don't see a Japanese woman pushing a pram getting incinerated. It means jack shit, mate. I'm being real with you. The bomb is nothing without context of what it does. Like, the whole reason an explosion inherently isn't bad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what the explosion does that's bad, and I didn't think they showed that nearly enough. That's my personal opinion. I feel like there were so many opportunities to show it, and I was like, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to, no. And then the next, no. And then, no. It never happened. That's my main criticism.
And obviously, we've talked about this since off air.
Yes.
But obviously, the whole point of this film is it's Oppenheimer's perspective.
Really?
So,
Is that why the film's named Oppenheimer?
it could be. It could
Whoa,
be.
no,
So
that's
obviously,
genius.
the cognitive dissonance that we actually experience is on purpose because
Yeah.
we can't see it, so we can't accurately judge it. For example, the scene with the Americans cheering
Yes.
is supposed to be like that because they don't know. They just heard we've got this big bomb
Yeah,
that's
we've
gone
won.
off and we've won the war.
Yeah.
Nobody's thinking about the actual. But then I feel like you could have just showed that,
Yeah.
and you should have shown that.
Yeah. Well,
And they always say, and everyone will disagree with me on this as well, less is more. That scene with the American cheering, and then it cuts to the Japanese girl. You know that one scream, and then it just goes silent.
yes.
There should have been a bit more of that.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, normally less is more. It should have been more.
Yeah, for me, the art lies, especially for stuff like this, where, like, it's real.
Let this happen.
This actually happened. If it's a Marvel movie, you don't have to go into how deep
Mm.
the snap was. It's not real. No one's actual granddad was incinerated by the snap. But there are people's actual granddads were incinerated by that nuke.
Mhm.
Sorry, by 2 of the nukes.
Yeah.
Because they dropped not 1, but 2.
2.
Mental. I don't even know where I've gone. Sorry, I'm just ranting about this. We'll talk about the times this should have shown. There's the cheering initially, you know, when they set off the bomb and everyone's high-fiving.
Yeah.
There's that one. I feel like that should have cut to a contrasting scene of what's currently happening in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good opportunity to show it. You got the... Looking back in it as well, this scene was amazing. The chair, the scenes...
Where they're all stamping.
Banging the floor and
That was the best part of the whole IMAX experience.
Really?
The thudding.
Yeah.
I felt it
Well,
massively.
is IMAX just screen or is it sound as well?
Sound.
Oh, well, yeah, then, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that stressed me out more than the bomb going off.
Yeah.
Say what you want about that. Maybe that was on purpose.
But
Yeah.
even the bit where it shows one of the people in the crowd's faces peeling didn't look too good.
I didn't know. The scream, that was
Again,
just before...
his obsession with not using CGI can detriment him massively.
Yeah, being serious, it looked like paper mache was just on her face.
Yeah.
Like, it looked like a paper...
Use a
makeup.
bit of CGI, it's okay.
Even then, if you didn't use thing...
Yeah.
Have you seen The Thing?
Yeah.
When was that? Do you get my point?
80s.
Exactly. What's no one messing with?
All I'm saying is, you've never seen the second Terminator, have you?
No.
But there's a scene in that where they see the future of the whole nuke, and
Yeah.
you've got if they did this in just Japan, it's just this person, they're at a playground and this person's just like at a metal gate,
Yeah.
and then it just cuts to the nuke and it's all the skins are off and screaming and she's on fire. Imagine you did that,
Yeah.
and that was done
Literally.
in the 90s.
Yeah, literally. Just something like that. Have her face completely...
Gone.
What they should have done is, I believe, cut to everyone in the crowd being a Japanese person, chuck a few kids in there, get one holding a baby, and have all them sort of like look at him and clap.
I'll just stare.
Yeah, maybe just stare at him with, do you know that?
Silent.
You know that sound that they do? Oh, no, yeah. Oh, mimic the bomb going off where they have all the music building up to it, and then when they're staring, just like when the bomb went off, just silence and that weird little ringing.
Mm-hmm.
Have that.
Yeah.
Have that. Oh, and then there's the scene where he's actually looking at what happened 30 days after. Show something on the fucking slideshow, man.
I still disagree with you on that because I think it was effective when it was just you're hearing it and you're imagining the horror that he's thinking.
Yeah.
Because at his point, he's just in his head there, just thinking,
You know what, Kieran?
what have I done? And I've created this thing, and now it's out of his control because everyone else is talking about it, and he's just there like, and that's why I've kind of warmed to the third hour because it's the whole politics of it, but it's the whole politics of now they've built this great big thing, and now they're focusing on making it bigger with a hydrogen bomb, and he has no control over this.
Yeah.
This was his creation, and he's lost control, and now massive superpowers are just gonna. This is what's taking over politics now: is how big can we make our bombs?
Yeah.
So we can end the world.
Yeah, bigger dick off type thing.
Yeah.
My dick's bigger than yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I do like that part. The ending bit where I think it's a very good ending scene where it's like talking to Einstein, like,
Yeah.
I think I have destroyed the world.
Yes. That was cool. It'd be cool if they showed them shots.
Just show me what you're trying to do.
We'll circle back
Because
to
if I blinked 3 times, I've missed most of those shots.
literally, do you know when people have been posting them things on
Yeah.
Twitter? Oppenheimer 2023. I've seen them. I don't remember that shot in the movie. I remember that shot in the movie
Yeah, 'cause
because they were there for half a second.
You literally don't have time to process it.
Yeah.
Show me his fucking panic.
Yeah. But we'll quickly circle back to less is more. Him not showing stuff. We're meant to do that ourselves.
Yeah.
And why I don't think that works.
Okay.
maybe this is specifically our experience,
Mm-hmm.
but do you remember the scene where they're discussing where to drop the bombs? And they have 12 locations.
Yeah.
And then the main guy who's doing it says, no, 11 actually. It will scratch Kyoto off because of its cultural significance.
Mm-hmm.
And him and his wife go there on holiday.
Yeah.
And I kid you not, people laughed.
Nearly
Audible
everybody
laughter. I've seen more laughs. I don't think I've seen a bigger. I think that was a bigger collective laugh than anything we saw at Guardians 3.
Do you think?
Genuinely, I'm not joking.
If they were laughing as satire or laughing because haha, good point, but we're talking about incinerating the whole city, and he's gone.
Yeah.
So he's so dejected from reality
Yeah.
of what they're about to do. A whole city is about to be turned to ash,
Yeah,
and he's going, "Oh, we don't want to do that because me and my wife have been there."
We'd like to go on that holiday. Yeah.
Ooh, that looks nice, but I'm willing to destroy another place that's probably the exact same as that city. It's just I have no emotional connection, so it's easy for me to do.
Yeah, literally. Like we've got no issue with it in context of the film. It's amazing in context of the film. It's just the real life reaction to it. Like Bro's done the biggest, them rail things where it's like, do you pull it or not? He's done the biggest one of them ever, right? Ever, and people went ha 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 ha. That's funny, innit? Nah, genuinely, I've never been more infuriated in my entire life. I thought you laughed.
I know, I can't believe it.
I've never been more disappointed in you ever. Genuinely.
Oh,
I was thinking, what?
Who is this man?
Genuinely.
Do I know him anymore?
Brother, it was outrageous.
Might as well have just killed 15 people and not told you, and you would have reacted better.
Again, would not be surprised.
Thanks, man.
Call him Patrick Bateman.
That's a throwback to episode 1.
Is it?
Yeah, because
that's it. To be fair, it's not a. Have we got to up? I had some other thoughts, but there's more about the rant about people not getting it.
Obviously, I know you'll disagree. Cillian will get an Oscar for this, and he should. It was a great performance. It wasn't overacting. He was very subtle, and I believed everything. It was great.
Yeah, you know what? It was good, but I don't care about his character. I didn't care. I think that's
for Oppenheimer.
Yeah, I don't care. But I liked Matt Damon's performance.
Amazing.
Let me get his name up. I really like the lawyer who was pressing.
Yeah, he was great.
Oppenheimer. I like him as an actor.
The guy who's in in Terminator.
Yes.
Yeah.
I get him mixed up with Chandler for some reason from Friends. Yeah.
It's the jaw.
Yeah. Jason Clarke, that's his name.
Mm-hmm.
I really like Jason. Planet of the Apes as well. He looks a bit like Woody Harrelson. That's the one, isn't it? He's the one that people think is Woody Harrelson.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He
great.
was good.
Mm-hmm.
He was very good.
Mm-hmm.
Emily Blunt, good.
Yeah, good performance. Really good scene at the end. I know you didn't care for it, but it was a really well done scene.
Don't care.
Yeah, and I just said
that. You did just say that. Einstein.
Yeah,
good. My favourite thing
about
this.
They used him sparingly, and I liked it.
Yeah, it did sort of feel a bit sort of like Captain America-y though. Do you know what I mean?
I know this is such a DJ, but I saw a TikTok. I'll show you after, and it was just like Albert Einstein in this film. And it's just like how he's just waiting at like a NPC for a cutscene where he drops the hat and he's like, "Oh, hello."
Yeah.
And then he just catches him walking, and he's just everywhere.
Yeah.
There's no like normal meeting between the two. It's just always really built up.
Yeah, it's a pre-established event thing. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I
didn't like the John F. Kennedy moment. It was a cool fact to know that actually happened.
No, but
it's just like Kennedy, John F. Kennedy.
Yeah, literally.
That was that took me right out of the film.
Bro treating it like a Morbius introduction.
It's like an end credit scene where they're just mentioning Kennedy.
Yeah, literally.
Like it is cool, but it should have just been in passing dialogue. It should have just been in the middle and be like, "Oh, I didn't."
Yeah, the fact that they made a thing about Robert Downey Jr. going, "Who's the guy that voted against it?"
Yeah, like why would you?
It felt like such a turn shift to JFK.
It felt like we need to mention JFK.
Yeah, where
so
if
you
he
need to
just
say
said
this.
some kid JFK voted against it without having Robert.
Or just like read a list of the for and against and. Obviously, they wouldn't realise Kennedy, but we'd realise Kennedy was a big name. And then you just move on.
Yeah.
That is a man in it. That's a very man in it pick, to be fair.
Yeah, it is cool. So
it's ridiculously. All right, as if you wasn't just agreeing with me.
Yeah, my main criticism of the film is it's not the film I want it to be, so I have no room to talk whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's literally not the film I wanted. Right, so we're just back from a little break there, ladies and gentlemen. And my opinion has changed yet again. I've been looking at the cast list, and I've been looking through, and I've been thinking, well, they were quite good.
Yeah.
And they were quite good. And she were quite good. And he were quite good. So I've come to the conclusion, it's actually a good film. You're welcome.
See, this is what I deal with all the time.
No, I'm just conflicted.
Complete
back and forth. I don't care about the film, to put it bluntly.
Right.
And everyone else is gassing it.
Mm.
And I'm not gassing it like everyone else, so I'm a bit confused. That's all it is.
I don't love it as much as everybody else does, and it's not film of the
What
year
have
for
you
me.
given it on Letterboxd?
I've not read it yet, but when I'm going to, it's going to be a 4.
What do you mean? You've not rated it yet, but when you go into it, it's going to be a 4.
Yeah, as in I just haven't been on the app and done it.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
You're not going to until you've watched it a second time?
Yeah, I'll do that again as
Yeah.
well. And I'll give it an actual review.
Yeah, 3.5.
Nah. Do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Yeah, I'd say that's a fair rating.
Cheers, man.
It's not blowing my mind, and it's not... Yes.
Yeah, it's not blowing my mind, but it was a really good film. Where would you rank it, Kieran? The films we've watched this year?
Okay. What else was there? Do I think it's better than Barbie?
Oh.
I don't know. I think they're really close for me.
I find it weird how Barbie handles death better than Oppenheimer does, but we'll move.
Go on.
It just does, and I'm not having any other discussion about it. I get, that's
Alright.
the point where they were detached from what they were actually doing. That don't make my statement not true. Barbie handles death better than a film about a bomb that incinerated, what was it, a minimum 110,000?
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong, mate. It's not a film about the bomb.
It's about a guy.
It's
It's
about...
about a guy. Fuming. What about Transformers Rise of the Beast?
No. Yeah, okay. I think I would put it...
You put it third.
Yeah.
So is that,
For
all,
now.
is that all we've seen this year?
But it's still recency bias. I need to...
I unironically think the year before was better. Purely based off the Batman, Golf movie, and Belfast. I really like that trilogy.
I'd rather
of
watch
films
this
we
than
watched.
Batman. I'd rather watch Oppenheimer than the Batman.
No, because we've mentioned this before recording, and you've known that, and you've saved that up, waiting to catch my live reaction.
Yeah, I have.
Nah, you're actually lying to yourself. Do you think Oppenheimer even sniffs Barbie?
Barbie?
Batman,
I agree. It doesn't sniff Barbie.
I'd sniff Barbie. Batman is better than Oppenheimer.
We'll move on from that comment.
It was funny. Barbie again, mate. Batman.
Yeah.
I think Oppenheimer's a better movie than the Batman. That Joker scene, Kieran, wasn't actually in the film, by the way. Just so you know, it wasn't actually in the film.
It is better.
No, what?
Yeah.
What?
Not like massively, but
You're actually
I'd say it
lying.
is. Really good film. Worth it in the end. Really good day out. Good to see both of them together.
Yeah, so a lot of Oscars.
Yeah, that's going to get so much Oscar buzz.
Killian for main,
Yeah.
Robert for supporting, Emily Blunt for female.
Maybe. Could Barbie get nominated for anything, do you think?
Yeah.
No, as in performances.
Well, I don't know, because if you're looking at it from, like, this just might be the way I view it. If you're looking at it from, like, an artsy perspective, Barbie's not better than Oppenheimer, so it shouldn't win awards.
But it should as well.
But also...
Set design.
Yeah, also, like, Baby by Justin Bieber has more Spotify streams than Mozart. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't see Mozart winning Grammys, do you?
Well, he's dead.
But that's not... People win them posthumously, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But you see my point? So, like, should Barbie... Because Justin Bieber's not art, but he's not good. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're on to the next double Saw and Paw Patrol coming out on 29th of September.
I thought you were going to say The Exorcist, because I know there's another Exorcist, and I thought they might be coming out.
Willy Wonka's got some... There's a Willy Wonka one there.
See what I mean? This is what I was talking about at the start. They're going to try and replicate this,
They were...
and it's going to fail.
Yeah, because this one was so organic.
Yeah, because it wasn't meant to happen.
Yeah,
and then it happened.
and it was sort of memed because it was like, no way people are actually going to watch both.
And then it's just kind of morphed into...
Oh, we're actually going to watch both.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's sad, but also not sad.
Yeah.
It's like a meteor shower.
Are
we going to watch the Oscars this year? Because I've never watched it.
Not live for this, but we should watch it.
We should watch it.
Yeah, that's what I
Right,
meant.
I was going to say, what we're going
Live,
to do.
just live streaming every 2 minutes.
Matt
yeah.
Goldbridge vibes. That'd be so funny. Thank you, Mum, for the super chat. We will keep the noise down. That's
a good one.
Cheers, man. On the spot. Right, I think that's it.
I think that's it. It's been a good one. I've been looking forward to talking about this one.
What we're looking at next week?
Yeah?
Possibly Mission Impossible, because we've still not seen that yet. Fuck it, we might do neither.
Yeah, we might just silence.
How about that?
Something really artistic.
Let's discuss season 4 of Doctor Who.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
You know what, actually? We're going to do a Doctor episode soon.
It's coming out soon, so we'll have something to talk about, and we will do an episode on it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yes, that's been it for this week. I've been Kieran, as always.
I've been Joe.
As always.
As always.
Thanks for listening. Like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Follow the socials.
As always.
As always.
At Definitely Pod.
As always.
On Twitter.
Yep, so we'll see you on the next one.
Yeah.
See ya.
See ya. Bye-bye.